When we're defending from the back and the attacker traps our arm, it can feel like a hopeless situation and just a matter of time before they lock up the rear naked choke. But Giancarlo gives us some ideas on how to defend from this hopeless situation. As Roberto's looking to trap his arm, Giancarlo defends by flaring his elbow high. So yes, Roberto's able to trap his arm, but he has to do so by bringing his thigh over the shoulder of Giancarlo, which means Roberto can now attack submissions like triangles or arm bars, but he no longer has access to the rear naked choke. So now we need to figure out some reliable strategies to defend the rear triangle. And to do so, we hop on the Outlier database to get some ideas. And after studying some examples, it seems to me like we can defend the rear triangle by disrupting their strangle leg, by maybe grabbing their foot to uncross their feet. The other option we have is to disrupt their support leg, and we can do so by throwing it over our head. And now with their hips facing away from us, it's easier for us to beat their knee to defend the follow-up armbar. And this is the option that Giancarlo takes. As Roberto's threatening the rear triangle, Giancarlo disrupts the support leg and throws it over his head before beating Roberto's knee to escape. So the main takeaway for me here is that if you feel like the attacker is going to trap your arm from the back, you cannot accept them doing so in a way that keeps their thigh below your shoulder. Instead, you accept the fact that your arm is going to be trapped, but you force them to do so in a way that brings their thigh over your shoulder. So yes, you're still in a bad spot, and yes, they still have access to submissions, but at least it's not the most dominant submission in the sport, and you give yourself a better chance to escape.